Next, we're going to talk about breaking generational curses. Now, everybody cursing their family is different. Everybody. Whatever it is in your family, you know what your family capable of. You definitely do. And you could be the person, like me, being called to break those generational curses. So I say the way you do it is you start breaking them, all of them, all the controlling, the arguments, the fighting, the don't want each other to succeed, all of the nonsense that has been going on in your family for many generations. Put a stop to it. Because our ancestors are calling us to do just that, to break the karmic cycles, to break the generational curses, and put a stop to it. Put a stop to all of the fighting and the controlling and the manipulation and the unhealed people in our family. Cut them off completely. Let them go heal, let them find themselves. And there's nothing wrong with loving them from a distance. Absolutely not. That's still your family. You still love them unconditionally. You just continue to love them. But you continue to love them from a distance. Let them do whatever they want to. But put a stop to the cycles that you have suffered for many, many lives, because what you don't know is this is a contract that you signed with them people. And you have to put a stop to it. You got to be the one to break that generational curse. Because it's a constant thing. It's a constant thing. Family drama, family fights, confusion, in each other's business, trying to control each other. You name it, it's being done. In many families. I know that I'm not the only one. And this is why I'm calling out for it. Fight back. And don't allow nobody, I mean absolutely nobody, to control your life. I don't care who they are. Put a stop to the curses. Put a stop to the wanting to be in control, wanting to have power over your life. Because we all were brought here to live a certain lifestyle. We all were put here to live in peace and in God's harmony. We was not put here to be arguing, bickering, and fighting and not loving on one another. Especially if you the family, you need to get away from people that don't love you. I don't care if they're your family. Get away from them people now, and let them deal with whatever they're going through. Go heal. Go break their own curses in their own family that they have created. Because what will happen ultimately, their children, their grandchildren, and the children that's to come in that family is going to suffer. And that's why we're being called to break the generational curses. As a spiritualist, as a high priestess, I say to anyone that's going through this, break those curses, break those cycles, and do not, I shall repeat, do not tolerate it. Under no circumstance. It's not our job to heal people. It's not our job to save people. And it's definitely not our job to put up with the nonsense and the foolishness. It's not our job. I say let it go. Let God and let the people go deal with their own shit. That's what I say. I said it. Let your family alone. If that's what they want to do, create problems, and you're trying to stop the fighting, you're trying to bring peace, and they continue with the nonsense, let them have it. Do not fight back. I say resist any type of fighting. Shut down and completely put a stop to it altogether, even if you got to change your phone number. Even if you got to change your address, I say put a stop to it. Do not tolerate the generational curses in the fighting, in the arguing, in the bickering, in the competition, in the competing. Enough is enough of that. We don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. I said it. And whoever don't like it, too bad. Put a stop to it. These are people that's supposed to love you, not compete and want to fight. Put a stop to it. Say no more. Throw your hands up and be done with it. Put a stop to it and move forward, because you can live life without these people. Don't tolerate the bull crap off of nobody. And this is coming from the ancestors. Absolutely ancestors, in the name of the Father and the Holy Spirit. Don't put up with the family fighting and the arguing and the bickering non-stop, back and forth, hot and cold. One day you love me, next day you can't stand me. Stop it. And I say stop it right now. Enough is enough of the bullshit. We have went through enough in our entire life to be constantly thinking that I'm going to put up with that. Hands off and get the hell on. And that's all I'm going to say about this. I'm not going to get turned up today. Okay? Because I got a lot to say about this. But I'm going to stop right here. But I'm just saying, hands off. Hands off of me. Hands off my kids. And hands off of everybody with the drama. Because I'm not going to never engage in none of it. The foolishness has to stop. And I'm calling for that in every family. Not just mine. I say stop it. Stop it. It's ridiculous. The competing. And we come from the same blood. That's why I'm representing my red today for the ancestors. We come from the same bloodline. Why we got to be in competition? Okay? My gifts are way different than yours. What you do in life is way different from the way I'm used to living. There is no competition. There is no competition if we family, friends, or nothing else. We do not have to compete with each other, period. And I'm not going to never be put in no competitive type situation. I don't care if you're not my family. If I have to compete for your love, or compete for you to be in my life, you can get on right now and don't never come back. Ever. I'm sick of it. The competition has to stop. And I'm not going to tolerate it. And that's on me. I say that as the high priestess. The family competition has to stop. And I'm calling out for everybody to do it. Break the generational curses. And don't ever tolerate it, ever again. In the name of the Father and the Holy Spirit, put a stop to it. I want to thank everybody for watching. Much love, peace, and blessings. Take care.